cannot condemn military coups when we do not condemn those who carry out institutional coups, where a statement attributed to Liberia President George Weah was shared by a Twitter user in which Weah expressed his belief that as long as ECOWAS permits fraudulent election results and manipulation of justice and judiciary, military coups will persist in Africa. He emphasized that condemning military dictatorships requires first addressing institutional coups and manipulation, which have often gone unchecked, putting democracy in Africa at risk. According to a Twitter user, Bethel Anun quoted Liberia President George Weah as saying, "As long as ECOWAS continues to allow fraudulent declaration of election results and intermittent manipulation of justice and judiciary, there will always be a military coup in Nigeria and Africa. It will be practically impossible to condemn military dictatorship without first condemning institutional coup and manipulation," he had noted. Concerning democracy in Africa, he maintained that democratic institutions have been subjected to different levels of threats by desperate politicians without any intervention from ECOWAS. Weah advocated that the authority of states and governments in West Africa should prioritize the interest of the masses. Whenever there is manipulation within the judicial system, they should defend the rights of African citizens, aiming to discourage politicians from resorting to institutional coup and misappropriation of public funds, ultimately preventing military intervention. It's worth noting that ECOWAS took decisive action against Niger Republic following a successful coup d'etat that ousted President Mohamed Bazoum from power. The regional body imposed significant economic sanctions on the nation. They warned of military intervention if the coupists did not reverse their actions within a 7-day period. Drawing from George Weah's statements, he advised African leaders to tackle injustices surrounding political institutions within the region. He urged them to not allow corrupt politicians to attain elected positions through election rigging, voter apathy, mass poverty, and vote buying during elections. However, George Weah's statement highlighted the urgent need for ECOWAS and African leaders to address issues plaguing democratic institutions. By standing up against fraudulent practices and political manipulations, they can help safeguard democracy in Nigeria and reduce the likelihood of military interventions in the future. Taking a decisive action against those who subvert the democratic process will strengthen the region's governance and promote stability for its citizens. Well, what are your opinions on this? Make sure to leave them in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe as I check out what other people have to say about this. Well done, my president. Tell Nigeria who is leading corruption and election rigging in Africa. Good talk. God bless you. You are absolutely on point, President George, for your stance on what is happening in the region. African leaders are not ready to do the right thing. They are birds of the same feathers, and that is why they hurriedly made a man who took power by fraud to be their chairman. Shame and woe betide them. Institutional coup is worse compared to military, and that's exactly what is happening in Nigeria. Therefore, Ebola Tinubu does not have any moral right to condemn the military coup in Nigeria. Him and his likes should hide in shame. I had a dream where I saw Asari Dokubo sworn in as president instead of Obi. I dreamt about it 2 times. Mr. President of Liberia is good at saying it, but doing just what he says is wrong. Mr. President, you are supporting two best friends of yours who were illegal of corruption, and you dismiss them into elected positions as the mean of saving them from going to court, and you want to present yourself as a saint to the outside world. How did you even come to power? Is it not the same process you are bad mouthing today? God bless you for saying the truth. When you see a good leader, you must know, not all these cultist leaders in Nigeria. Tinubu, the father of them all, Ebola Tinubu, do you see things like this? Your wife and children, I don't know whether they read things like this or they go around parading themselves as the president's family. What a shame. You said it, sir, but will they be ready to work towards ensuring that there will be no more institutional coup? Well, these people have all given their opinions on this. Make sure to leave your own opinions in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure to share this video with